today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Touchback.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. From the end zone, Newton. This short throw caught by Goddard and able to get it across the 10 to the 15. These are his numbers from last week.
Damn, Newton already did better than the other team, and he's just not getting on this team.
And a touchdown.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a 1st down on that one.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw, Newton. Completion here to Claypool. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Whoever Sparrow is, it's his first time to show out tonight. Come on, show out. Show out. Show out. Show out. Show out.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration.
I'm not going to give up. Tell you what. I'm not going to go in for no field goal. You fucked up. What the fuck are you doing? That's a fumble. That's not an incomplete. That's called a fumble. I can prove it to you. That's not incomplete. That's called a fumble. See, dot. What the fuck are you doing? You're the worst receiver I've ever seen in my life. I should have never. Look. You caught the ball, see? Catches the ball. And this motherfucker drops it. Yeah, boy.
Like he had it and dropped it.
Trash.
It'll be a turnover territory. They look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Sherman. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. We thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening
show out for me.
Let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Did somebody just say I can't stand myself? What the fuck?
And on the last drive,
Come on. You fucking No, I got a truck number 52. Who the fuck is number 52? Please, man. There's number 52. Yeah, boy. What the fuck is he talking about?
for a Patriot touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run ahead of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Patriots 10, Jaguars nothing.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Sherman. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
We're going to celebrate. We all going to celebrate.
Before he gets into territory. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Good.
Strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. Cam goes out wide quickly. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
21-yard line.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you, they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
That incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
To the air again, Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield.
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Hit by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
You snagging on you pick 6 on us. You got the ball back that quick. Who you pick 6 on? Big comeback for that. Nigga, you ain't get to play in my partner. BA. Nigga, that's my partner. Yeah.
From 17 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the side.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
Don't stop that motor.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2.
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe...
No, I know. Big Will just jump over that nigga. In real life, there ain't no fucking way. This shit right here would happen. A lineman can't jump over a lineman. And what was the lineman diving from? See? That's something you can't do. I know that big ass boy can't jump over him. Look at this. They got his hands out like they scared.
things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Throwing on first down. Sherman into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. They will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half.
What I'm not taking the ball, taking it upfield.
It's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that definitely. And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
What the fuck just happened?
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because
I was down. That's down. Hold on, what? We could challenge that.
Offensive players for not
I was down.
taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good,
That's what I'm saying. I'm down for both of
they
you.
try to
That
cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
down. Right there. Y'all better have a booth review. Y'all got me fucked up in here. No, it didn't do everything. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you, folks?
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York taking a look at the play.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Dallas got her in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are pouring it on. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see
need to come up a little bit.
I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin in Orchard Park, an AFC East matchup between Miami and Buffalo. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Hunter Renfrow, a touchdown reception. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they trail the visiting Colts as that one's gone to the intermission. The Colts seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This one fielded at the 5. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So the Patriots coming out now. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big reason why those receiving corps have been excellent.
There's no doubt about it, partner. And let's face it, when they get away from defenders, those guys are quick. And when they go over the top of people and use their bodies, they're just thick. But let's face it, what we're seeing right now are catches that are simply sick.
Well, you brought your A game. You're fired up over those catches, aren't you?
Can't help it. Even as a former defensive back, I've got to tip my cap to these guys. They are balling.
I appreciate that. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out of the gun, Newton. And this one's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
15 yards on the play, first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, Newton. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is called touchdown, Patriots. And let's count them up now. 1, Touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick, one of the up. Now a hit and a loose football. Still going inside the 30. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So now the Pats offense comes on, and they'll try for the 2-point conversion. Stepping up, he's going to keep it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this play.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Recovered by the kicking team.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just score, let it go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Second half blowout.
Caught for a Patriot touchdown. Dallas Goedert with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This one now a hit and a loose football. He's past the 30.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Newton to throw. That's strong running.
spot.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Take it to the crowd. Take it to the crowd. Take it to the crowd. Piss them off. Take it to the crowd. Yeah, they get mad, huh?
Continues to pour it on. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure
Dance.
what they need to go for two.
Go dance.
Extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere.
How the fuck my DB gets that? Hold on a minute. Let's get a rewind. What the fuck was that? You shitty butt. That was a clean ball to you, my boy. But you want to look forward and be like, where is he? He's right behind you, you fucking dumbass, bro. What are you doing? Where did your goofy ass go fall? Look at the way you fall. And you go stand up like you don't know what happened. 30, you's a goofy. What's her name? Oh, what's number 30's name? Colbert, I'm pretty sure. The worst player on the team. Sit the fuck down.
First down.
At the 37-yard line.
From the
Not in the end zone yet.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Off play action. Sherman. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn.
Damn it! Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off.
And a big turnover there as his
He
guys
fumbled.
will get
He
the
fumbled, let's go, he
I've seen this
fumbled.
before. We know coaches preach that.
I thought he was gonna get a touchdown. He was in the end zone.
Catch the ball.
He fumbled it, let's go.
Traffic somewhere.
So basically, they ain't even getting the end zone
As
once.
they try and get downfield.
Yeah, boy.
12, it's first and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to...
God damn it, man, you fucking
Incomplete,
suck.
so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third
Run that
down.
back, run that back. Well, I didn't even throw it. I tried to throw it to O. Then your goofy ass. I pressed the wrong button, so then your goofy ass throwing to you. Fucking stupid, fucking stupidity.
Incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Bitch, I ain't punting the ball. This fucking think I am a virgin. Why the fuck would I punt the ball? Nigga, you slow. Catch that shit.
Open man is serious. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That wall start just get 2 shoes, buddy.
Under a minute to go.
Square, you're the lucky player. Square, you're the lucky player. Square, you're the lucky player. Square, you fucking suck.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete.
What a sack, nigga. I ain't taking no sack. Who that shit? Don't got a sack. Take this sack. She gonna eat all in my pack. Got a big pack. Don't want smoke with that. Don't want smoke with that.
Of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks, but you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way, and boy, he can get hurt.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Here. First down. First down. First down. First down. First down. First down. Fuck is he talking about? Hey, I'm not playing. I'm on top. 74-0. What time it is? What the fuck are you doing?
It's incomplete. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the air. Newton on second down. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught. It's a gain of 34.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold-up forfeit.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots continue to roll. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Operating from the gun, Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Hit by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Hold on. We got to pass right at. Like his teammate just picked him up like he was a fucking baby. Look at that. He got hit so hard his teammate picked him up like he was his mama. Look at that. Get back up, you got this, boy.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
It is incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback.
Why would you kick it, bro?
It's got to be wearing on him out
You're
there.
dumb.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times.
Could at least try to get up on the board.
For hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll corral right around the 34. first play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
He'll air this one out deep for Sims. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead. If you're picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
I'll get right to the touchdown. Oh, does he replay that? But that's broken. Ooh, I know he was gonna get me. So I might as well just choose him. Number 21. Oh, I'm sorry, but you were. Oh, no. Trash.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast.
Let's see how good Kemp is. Come on, take off. Skirt. Fuck out my way.
No gain, and it's second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing.
Let's see Cam Newton trying to get a touchdown. Come on, Cam Newton. Come on, focus.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop
Cam
on
Newton.
that drive.
Cam
They were
Newton.
unable to. I think
Take this picture.
right. You can see
You
them
bet take this
on their
picture.
sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
They're not going to get on the scoreboard. Watch. Bet you.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And that is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Sherman, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And now another turnover.
Fuck out my face, nigga. Fuck out my face. Why are you flexing, nigga? I just snagged on your shit. 6'6", you know?
At the 46-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can. And also what happens when you get this
My teammates got laid down. 44.
to make all the right throws.
Got that
You're
muscle
supposed to
streak.
try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. throwing here. Newton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Got it. This is the last time I'm saying. Got it. Got it. Got it. Flex on. Flex on. Go. 10 receiving touchdowns this season. That's the best football player. Yeah. Expecting the ball. We shooting them all.
Here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and you see the final number there on how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Blitz coming.
Cam Newton. I threw the fucking ball. You didn't even try to show it. Why they flexing? You see the scoreboard, right? Good kick. Good kick.
Typically, we're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Short kick. One of the up. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked
Took his fucking helmet off. I know y'all seen that. Hold on, before this game ends, I want y'all to see that replay. Damn. That's how you know you don't fuck up. Guard this. It's your last time to shine. Last time to shine. Last time to shine. Bitch, fuck is this talking?
And that'll be incomplete with a...
Incomplete. 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 Why'd you jump? Why'd you jump? Why did you jump?
Remaining now. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You fucking skinny butt. You're not ever getting the ball on, so you can't catch the fucking ball, nigga. You suck.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Ended the game 94-0.
For the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Patriots, it's an important win for their postseason.
It's going to be a living hell in the film room for them.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
A big win in your debut with a new team. What a rush that must have been.
I was just glad to put it all in the past and get back to doing what I love, playing football.
Playing football.